Happy Monday everybody, welcome back to German AutoHaus. Here we specialize on supercar repair, performance and some funny, cool things like beautiful Ferrari 550 and Aventador. Today we have a lot of things to do with this car. Exhaust, service, repair, and that car have some issue with gearbox malfunction and coolant leak. We slowly start turn down rear end for exhaust installation. We still waiting for parts. I think end of this week we received parts for transmission. The problem with the solenoid, of course, I want to show you guys how to replace, how to diagnose these things, and the O-ring for coolant. But first, let's start turn down. Actually start work on this Lamborghini, and the first main things, the coolant leak. We have a coolant leak from this radiator hose. I cleaned this area, but the biggest coolant leak from that pipe. Just wanna show you guys right there. And this is not like a pipe, this is from O-ring. For that O-ring replacement, it's take a time. It's need to remove a lot of hoses, drain the coolant, and actually, let me show you guys. Oh, right there. Let me show you this O-ring. See, it's how it looks square like this, and this, oops, like that. Start leaking, bring little bit problem. Also, the test pipe is already wrapped, and I think I finished coolant issue, and then I need to replace one EGT module, exhaust temperature sensor module, and then we can fill the coolant and fire up to check if everything is good. Cross my finger, everything is good. I start pull out the parts for exhaust replacement, but now I just need to install this O-ring and fill the coolant to check, make sure no any leaks. Like you can see, guys, I installed the new O-ring. I do the vacuum bleeding test. First we evacuate all air like a vacuum, and then air relief. By the vacuum we fill the full system with a fresh coolant. And this is really good because I recommend that always use that airlift system for avoid any bubble, and now its car is ready to go. But actually I fire up because I have some more issue and want to show you guys. We have a problem with we have a check engine light, and we have a trouble code, the difference between EGT sensor like I mentioned before. And let's go to the parameters. We need to choose catalytic temperature to recognize what kind of the sensor is not working properly, or the module. We choose all four and go into diagnostic. Actually now you can see here, there, and one more. 95 degree, all of them, like three of them show similar temperature. The one of the sensor, they show not right. This is the bank 2, this is the bank 1. 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is bank 2. And we need to work on this side. Here is the module. Here is the two EGT sensor. Right there, they go into catalytic, and here is the power. Let's check what, like we can check. We just disconnect one sensor and go to the parameter, check what kind of sensor. See, now its temperature start rising. We disconnect and this temperature start rising because ECU just like added like a, this is like a safe mode for EGT, and the ECU just like write the parameters. Now we disconnect second. See, this is safe mode, and that one start rising. We have the new module. No worries, guys, nothing gonna be burned. Ilya, can you assist me? I will just like reconnect this guy, then this guy, and then this guy. Let's go take a look. Ba-bam! All four have a similar temperature. This is mean the problem is fixed. And from our experience, guys, we never ever replace EGT probe, EGT sensor, because this is nothing happens with that. Always a module fail. You just need to understand which side and just replace that module, because always problem with that. Now I wanna check how is the temperature and check any leaks from what we did, and I jump to rear end reassembly. Well, after challenge with the EGT, and actually we have one more problem with O2 sensor. Already replaced it. You can see this guy, this is main sensor, like it right there on the top, right there. Already replaced it, now it's good, and I pull apart, remove the original catalytic and original exhaust, and now it's time for Brilliant and test pipe from them. And this is of course cutless, of course cutless, and here is the Brilliant, the muffler. You know, you can see it's like flow, valve, blah blah blah, but the sound is really sick. It's crazy sound. Yep, time to install this muffler, and then we jump. We also have a suspension. We have a suspension spring, like a lowering spring, and we need a, I will concentrate on this. I don't want to concentrate on the exhaust, because we done many time and we post many time, but I want to show you guys how to replace the spring on Lamborghini Aventador and what kind of tools you need for that. Now it's everything assembled back. You can see the tips from Brilliant. I don't know, I'm really, for me it's little bit, I like if they cut little bit and they gonna be in. For me it looks better, but no, this is their style. If they like, why not? Yeah, we already fire up, we installed the module. You can see right there, this is Valvetronic system for open and close. Now we need to remove, we start from rear and then jump to front. Now I want to remove two rear strut and start reassembling. Here is the two bolt right there, and then one bolt right here, and then we can remove without any issue. Okay, now I just use spring compressor to compress this spring and remove one pin and remove the spring. Then I use my special tools. It's made by myself. It's just like heavy duty to hold this this pin. Let's say it's a pin, and open this cap. Okay, one is ready. Now it's time for second one. Now I'm jump to the front. Already removed the cargo area, hood of course, and I forgot to start filming, sorry guys. The sway bar right there, and I disconnect the line. It's not really necessary to drain the fluid, but it's have to be lowered in a low position to avoid any like overflowing from the fluid. Now I need to take off the few bolts, and then I can remove this strut. Strut is here. Now we just plug this the port by small plug to avoid any dust going in, and now we just like same thing what we did on our rear one. Let's start reassemble the strut. Well, the rear is already in. I adjust. Now you guys, you can see I would like to keep on this level. It's going low little bit after couple 2-3 weeks, and the front is already in. I install, tie the line, but I didn't install the sway bar, and now I just want to fire up to bleed the system. No any fluid, just like few drops from the strut, but I think no any necessary to adding the fluid. But let's fire up. It's gonna be loud. Let's check how is the lifting system operate. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. That's good. Need to make sure no any leaks. Well, the suspension now it's done. Already adjust, almost done. Let's say, yeah, I need to install the sway bar and start work on gearbox. We have a gearbox malfunction, and now we connect Leonardo to take a look what's going on with this car. But I already know what's going on, but I wanna guys show you. Hydraulic pressure loss. Oh, this is just a one single code. Now but we disconnect the battery and we just have now one pressure trouble code, and I will just like show you right there the issue on gearbox. And now you can see I just post the screenshot from previous reading with the with this gearbox. Yeah, and like you can see, I just take my phone to remember this one. It's 3 trouble code: clutch position control error, unable to engage first gear, and unable to engage neutral. It's a P073D, P0773F, and 0810. Let's go to check what the trouble code said. We have a manual right there. Let me turn them down a little bit. And again, let's start first with the 073D, 073F. Oh, we have this worn transmission, cut sleeves, mechanic hydraulic fault, and D, P073D. The gear is mechanically locked, position of gearbox sensor magnet, faulty damage magnet, and faulty transmission valve, PP1 G3, or faulty transmission other valve, or gear learning procedure unsuccessful. Here is the question 2. And we have one more trouble code. What is present code. It's a P0810 clutch position control error. And what's going on with this car? It's like when the car is cold, just like the car is shift to neutral and you can't engage any gear. And here is the trouble code P0810. P0810. Yeah, sorry, this is 11. Contaminate oil, mechanical hydraulical fault on clutch PK valve. PK valve. And when we diagnosed last time, yes, this is looks like. And the car came from dealer today. After their diagnostic, they said it need to replace whole unit. We just decide for now actually to replace just a PK valve. And PK valve, where is that? PK valve, let me turn to page 33, I believe. Yes, 34. Here is the valve. Here is the PP valve. You can see. Let me just. This is PP valve. This is PP valve, and this is PK valve. And here is the location. And this is how it looks. PK valve and PP valve. This is the nose from the valve. We need this guy. We have valve came from Europe, and this is the valve actually what we needed. And let me just open it and show you guys. And this is this guy with a gasket and seal, and this is the nose, like you can see on right there. Sorry, I moved my mouse. See, this is PK, and here is the PK nose. It's really important things. And this is ACM3 port valve. And if again this valve, you can see what is the on the bottom from the power unit. We just switch to other page. They call in clutch activate valve or pressure valve, and this is probably it's a problem with this valve. It's a valve dirty or some damage inside. This is like if this is some losing pressure, it's not hold the pressure, they automatically shift to neutral to protect some avoid to any gearbox damage. Well, just for now we do procedure. We release the pressure inside that hydraulic unit. I will show you how to do these things, and then we replace a valve and we bleed the system again and do all adaptation tests. Now we just turn off ignition, disconnect and lift the car. Actually now that trouble code what we have at present now about the lost pressure, we just disconnect the battery or again lost the pressure because that valve didn't hold that pressure, and this is just leaking. Just to release the pressure. And just today when I remove the panel, I can see this is like wet all around. You can see how many fluid right there. Okay, we need to replace this green valve, like this green cable. I wanna wash this area and release the pressure. Okay, already cleaned this area, and now you can see here is the screw right there. This screw, this for release pressure. We need to turn, I think, to release the pressure inside. Oh, you can hear it's like now it's pressure released, Yeah, and now we can replace this valve. Then we bleed whole system and added fluid. I will show you already. I already paused the video, but on this one, of course, I will show you guys. Now it's time to replace the valve. Oh boy. The fluid starts leaking. I want to collect this fluid. I would like to collect and check. A lot of fluid. The valve is already out, and now I just want to install the new one and torque and then start the bleed and test this. Now I wanna guys show how to fill the fluid, but I didn't drain completely, but if you see right there inside this drain plug, you can see maybe just like this is the drain valve. For draining whole fluid, what need to do is let me show you this just valve push. You see, push and start leaking more. I don't need the drain fluid because the dealer already filled that fluid. I need just like this is how to drain completely from the whole unit. And then now we need to connect the filling tools to this area and open this overflow valve and start the filling whole system. After we start leaking, dripping hydraulic oil from this area, the system fill completely. Yeah, just a filling. This is simple syringe, and this is filling with the valve. This is overflow. Like this. The level is good now. Now we start with the gear adaptation. 5 times. Okay. Yes. Okay. We just like perform this test, gear adaptation. After we replace that module, we'll see how everything works. almost. Be ready. The system write the new value. Okay. Successful. Okay. Okay. Complete. Looks like done. Now it's time to take that car to test drive and check how is the car. Car is cold. The temperature is cold. Let's use the automatic mode. Looks like good. Looks good. Looks good to me.